And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
For Boston, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. The pass to Kennedy. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Well, yeah, you want to try to deny and take something away, but you can also see he's smart about his position.
Kicks to Armstrong. Left side Pierce. And again, no good by Chicago.
You got to give the D credit there. It affected him. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
Stevenson passes to Forbes. Rejected by Pierce. And he gets it back. Here's Stevenson. Tries again. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Pierce. Chicago trails by 3. And here's Armstrong. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Good movement there. And the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Now here's Stevenson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Best. Back to Stevenson. Passes to Moss. Kicks it to Forbes. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Kennedy. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here matched up against Boston. It's how they'll tip off the new season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
From 18 feet away, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Oh, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
Boston trailing. Now let's find out what head coach Brad Stevens had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to be successful, they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees, unquote, every time the ball goes into the post. If they don't, he thinks they're going to be in for a long night. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. And the basket by Stevenson. Armstrong with it. Outside, Pierce. Jeremic. He's guarded by Stevenson. And he gets the bucket. The Celtics shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Celtics passing it around. To the inside. Moss. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Outside, Pierce. No good that time. Here's Best. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Jeremic, he's guarded by Stevenson. Down low, and that one is stuffed right through.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Each team is stepping up, rising to the challenge. Yet another lead change.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Well, Chris, this is what we've been waiting for. Opening day, everyone starts with a clean slate, and optimism is high.
There's optimism for every team, even the ones in the middle of rebuilds. And for the fans, I tell you, this is the best day ever because everybody's team is undefeated, and it's possible for anyone to win a championship. We're not in February, the doom days of February, where fans have their head down because the record kind of shows them the reality of the situation. So right now, this is for the dreamers. This is for the fans to root their teams on. Optimism is abundant, but it may not last that long for some teams.
Good perspective. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Pass to Shaw. The pass to Strawberry. Just 5 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Outside Porter. Floats one. Not going to go that time. Boston shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Passes it to Strawberry. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Chicago.
And they've pretty much ignored the corner three tonight. It's a useful shot to have. It really forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
Here is Shaw. Pass to Strawberry. Here's Summerzinski. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Strawberry, guarded by Porter. Here's Strawberry. They get it again. Here's Poole. And he banks in the layup.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort plays.
Chicago leading. Outside Porter. Now the pass to Primetime. Hits the three-point bomb.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here is Shaw. Passes it to Strawberry. 5 to shoot. And again, it's Boston converting.
That's not a possession they'll want to repeat. Despite the points, they got to get a better shot than that.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Captain Klutz, he's checked in for Boston. Pass to Shaw. And it's blocked.
Just doing the job on the back door.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Pass to Edmonds. He kicks to Woolridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter pulls it in.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
The tray. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here is Shaw. Poked away. Adkins passes to Woolridge. Over Porter. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Bulls leading by 7. Goes up to the stripe. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Yeah, and it goes beyond the small lead that they built. They really captured the momentum.
There's the pass to Adkins. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside. Here's Poole. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Jeremic. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Both teams will make substitutions. .32 seconds left to play here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Shaw. The shot from the low post is good. Shaw's got his first 2 points.
Ooh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Out to the right wing from deep. That one's not going to go. And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
Chicago leading by 10. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Chicago right now, they've got Porter. He's out there with Bottoms, and it's Phillips in at the 1 spot. And he converts the layup.
And they repeatedly plugged inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting the ball really well in this game. 58%. Passes to Oliver. Right side, Porter. Oliver passes to Porter. Here's McDaniels from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's Welch. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
One-on-one fast break. And the layup's good off the glass.
He got pretty much a free run to the hoop right there. They might just count those as automatic points.
Chicago leading by 6. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. He tries for 3. That one, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. To the left side wing. Boston inside. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Phillips. Uncovered. And the Bulls with another miss. Boston trails by 6. Here's Captain Clutch and the basket pool. Here's Atkins. Misses the 3. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Phillips. And the 3 ball is good.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. I wish you could have that on every play.
Shaw passes to Dawson. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Bulls leading by 7. Here's McDaniels. Can't connect from 13 feet out. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Webb, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in, or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective, You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be. And the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there, executing every day on the court.
Good stuff.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Welch, Pierce covering. Here's Welch. Excellent D there from Pierce.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
Phillips, the pass to McDaniels. Over Stevenson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Boston trails by 6. Welch, Pierce covering. Lets it go from 14. Dawson can't get it to go. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. 18 feet out. Rebound, Boston.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Stevenson outside. Fires the 3. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got his 4th rebound in this one. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm, but that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Phillips, the pass to McDaniels. To the paint, Carmichael, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Welch, Pierce covering. Here's Welch. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Outside, Pierce. Kicks to McDaniels. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 4. Pierce, the pass to Phillips. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Boston trails by 4. Here's Atkins. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And Chicago has possession. Here's McDaniels. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Pass to Dawson. Here's Welch. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wide open. Nice jump shot. Good. 5 points in the game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
closer look at some stats for Pierce. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 19 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
This last stretch, unbelievable tenacity going to the glass. It's been reflected in that stat sheet.
Woolridge, the pass to Moss. Goes back up, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Chicago called for the foul. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. See, Webb, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing that.
Samardzijski. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Carmichael. And Boston with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Take a look at Pierce. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Good on the second free throw. Chicago leading. Down low. Here's Armstrong. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Passes it to Woolridge. From beyond the arc. Kept alive by Boston. Fredette gets the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Chicago has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pierce against Woolridge. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot by Pierce will not go. Boston shooting at 36% in the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Stevenson outside. Oh, that's blocked. Now Armstrong. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Friday and then on Sunday. Boston trailing. Now here's Stevenson. He's got 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Frankie Stevenson.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And it's tied up with that one. That one misses.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Lets it go. Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Woolridge. Strawberry. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Fredette. Outside, Woolridge. Nailed from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Pass to Armstrong. Outside, Pierce. And he overshot that one, missing. Boston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Moss, the pass to Stevenson. 2 points. That one goes. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pierce attacking. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Pierce has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just not enough space for him to get to the rim. I mean, and the finish is flawless.
It's picked off. To the middle. Here's Carmichael. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Bulls have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Boston shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. 1:51 left in the second quarter. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Right at the free throw line, and he knocks down the jumper. 11 points in the game.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
The pass to Kennedy. Over Porter, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. 1:14 left now here in the second. Here's prime time. To the inside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Here's Best. Pass to Forbes. Out to the right wing. Kennedy guarded by Porter. Kennedy passes it to Forbes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Forbes has got his first points of the game. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And that one's good by Porter. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Here's Best. He's covered by Armstrong. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Chicago leading. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Five on the clock. From deep. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, a back and forth game through the first 2 quarters. Where does your team need to be more consistent in the second half?
Well, I thought we really guarded from about the second quarter on. You know, hopefully we can continue just to kind of grind. It's a tough game for us, and we're just going to have to figure it out.
One possession at a time. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Well, for Chicago, Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, I didn't even know who some of these guys were, but their bench came up with some big shots, gave the team a lift offensively. It's always possible those guys will see more minutes in the second half, but at the same time, you're a starter for a reason. We shall see, Ernie.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we return, we get a look at the Boston skyline. Those drone cameras are really something. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.